Hello, beautiful ones. Welcome to Light Unfiltered. This week, I want to talk a lot about being the light in chaos and also doing that as a conscious entrepreneur, a guide, a teacher, a leader, and the blocks that can come up, the ways we can just overreach energetically and then wind up collapsing when we're trying to do that, and how we can expand our capacity more gracefully and safely. There's a sequence to it. Now, I am just going to share this to my Luminous Evolution Facebook group. There is no great way to do this beforehand, so I am going to share that in right now. And I have noticed I cannot talk at the same time that I do this gracefully. So that didn't take long. Thank you for your patience. Oh my goodness. This week has been really interesting in terms of the energy. I have had a lot of nights where I have been just like feeling the frequencies, and I am someone who is very energetically sensitive and psychic and often pre-waves the energies that are coming in from the solar storms, and those are all upgrades for our consciousness and for the electromagnetics of the earth and our humanity as well, our hearts and our brains. So there have been times where I have this weekend been laying in bed and feeling like I am rolling on the ocean with waves of light moving through me, and it is blissful for me. It feels so good. And I also know that's just due to the level to which I keep my field really clean and clear. Because when we are full, when we are overwhelmed, when we have too much and we don't have the capacity to receive the light and have it flow through us, it is overwhelmed. It feels like an attack. And I've certainly been there as well. But for the last few years, I have been practicing what I preach and teach, which is that regular energetic clearing that lets it pass through you in a way that I can truly like only describe as blissful. It's so beautiful. Same thing when I sat down to meditate this morning, and I was sitting here at my computer because this was my pre-work meditation, and immediately like I'm just grinning and I'm just like, oh, the energy is so nice. The energy is delightful. And you might be thinking, Casey, like, what are you talking about? It's collective chaos. It's people are freaking out, people are overwhelmed. It's so much. There's the geopolitical, there's attack, there's things, and there's yes, and there are different frequency bandwidths that we can tap into depending on our body's availability as a transceiver to send and receive signals. And the bandwidth that I am programmed to go to when I tap into a meditation specifically is the one that's closest to like source, to the divine. And oh my gosh, it's so much more accessible now, and it feels so magical. There's all of these waves of energy that are coming to the planet and being emitted to the planet that are shaking up everything that is not made of truth, that's not source aligned. We are going through this crazy transition time, and it's happening for us. All the chaos we know, and I talk about this ad nauseum. I'm not saying anything you haven't heard before, but the chaos is because that chaos is actually primordial creation energy, and we have to destroy things in order to have space for new to be created. So many of us, probably you if you're listening, it's definitely you, have been training for lifetimes for this now. This was pre-planned, predestined for a very long time. Things have gone off plan little bits here and there, but the actual transition and evolution that we're going through, this has been foretold and prophesied cross-culturally, historically. You can see it in the astrology, you can see it in like so many different ways of understanding cycles of human evolution. So we're in that time now. So this is not news to some of us. Some of us have been prepping for this for years, decades, again, lifetimes, consciously or without your awareness. But we're in it now. And we need the people who have been training for this, who have been showing up and doing their inner work and are in divine service doing the outer work as well to be shining their light as brightly as they can, as like beacons for people who need their light to see. Because there is a lot of darkness, there's a lot of chaos, there's a lot of uncertainty. So, we are going to be talking about how to be that divine light more in depth, and not just talking, but actually doing the work to expand the divine light that you're capable of holding inside Shiny AF. So Shiny AF, I'll tell you about this 5-week evolutionary alchemy. Sorry, 1 week evolutionary alchemy immersion. 5 would be amazing. It is a little micro mind, a taste of the bigger magic that, of course, is available to you too in my world. But in Shiny AF, we're like looking at how can we be the light authentically in this very like divine, purely shining freaking magic and your gifts and being visible so that people can see you, feel you, find you, and work with you kind of energy. So this is for the conscious entrepreneurs who are either selling products or services that support humanity at this time, right? If your work, and it doesn't have to be like a spiritual service, people can be conscious entrepreneurs who are building funnels and doing marketing and sharing products, right? Like this is not just for the coaches and healers, but also you. And conscious entrepreneurs at this stage of the game, you're multidimensional. You have all of these different facets to you. And the whole point is you're here to lead, and your business is a part of that divine service, right? Your embodiment of the light is also part of that. I want to weave it together, right? So that your soul embodiment, the shining of your authentic truth, the divine light in your heart as the divine being that you are in human form, you're both at the same time, can shine as brightly as it can, just shifting the experience of humans on this planet just by you being here, you sharing the codes and the keys out into the grids, into your communities, in with your relationships. And also that divine light being a freaking like magnet for soulmate clients, for the people that are on your soul fractal line and your soul family that you're here to serve, right? No matter if you are teaching them, like spiritual stuff, or you're doing hair and nails and makeup and beautifying people, or you are like in a corporate environment, and you're doing consulting for oil companies, but you are consciously bringing that level of light into your space. We want to go to the next level this year, right? We know the numerology, the Chinese zodiac, the astrology, all of it is like new beginnings, fire horse, 1 year, like Neptune and Aries, all of this stuff is sharing that it's go time. It's not waiting time. It's not shedding time. Yes, we'll keep shedding. Yes, we'll keep clearing. Yes, we'll keep healing as we go. But like really now we're meant to be moving forward. And I want you to be moving forward with your heart freaking shining as a beacon to people who need it. And so your people can see you, feel you, and find you. It's so important. It's so important. So like I was a hidden mystic for many, many years. It took me a lot of healing, a lot of clearing, a lot of preparation, a lot of this lifetime training, a lot of reclamation of my magic, my spiritual gifts, a lot of imposter syndrome and getting over that to be like, who am I to be a spiritual teacher? Well, you've been training for this for a long time. You've been put into this role and spirit told you, now go. Like, I wish it could have been that simple, but it's cost me like hundreds of thousands of dollars and decades of my life and just all of this time mastering my skill set so that I could feel comfortable showing up and shining and sharing more candidly, right? So that I could create and expand my capacity for service to humanity and not be like hiding like I was. And then there was like different levels of like how much I was willing to share, how much I was willing to be seen over the 13 years that I have had in conscious entrepreneurship. What I was sharing when I was a hula hooping, retreat hosting, performing artist and artist in residence at elementary schools, very different than what I am sharing now. And there was all of this evolution of what I felt safe to share and what I could personally hold. We have to expand our capacity in a safe and grounded way in the correct sequence so that we don't burn out, we don't abandon ourselves, we don't wind up going into some kind of overwhelm, psychosis, even if we like just expand our light and filter too much light from the divine all at once. So I love, love, love supporting people in being the light that they are right now and dissolving the stuff that's in front of that light, and then like expanding the body, mind, heart, soul, nervous system, subconscious mind, energetic field capacity to be more and more brilliant, more and more authentic, more and more in our magic and truth, and like liberating the soul light, really liberating the wealth of the soul, and then using that for like magnetic marketing and attraction marketing and the soul service and refinement of everything that we're doing. It's so fun to me because when you liberate the light inside of you, you get to feel it and the other people get to feel it too. But there's a downside to that. It puts us into a more vulnerable state according to our ego and our nervous system that wants to keep us safe, you know? So it's scary. So we have to shift beliefs and identity and nervous system capacity at the same time. So I teach the whole of this, right? We don't just focus on the body or the mind or the energy. We have to create the unified field to safely expand the capacity. So I love bringing it into the energetics first and then the aligned action. So in the next week, starting March 2nd to the 6th, I'll probably make it go through the weekend because that's just the kind of person I am. I'm like 5 days and then I keep saying a week and I'm like, fine, a week. I don't know. We'll be in there as long as we need to be. We're doing this micro mind where we have 2 live calls. We're doing the energetic pieces working with Gaia, which is my secret, I don't want to call it weapon, but like best life hack ever. We work with Gaia and your luminous team and the divine to support and fortify your field, your nervous system. And by support, I mean it's going to come into your body and it's going to feel so freaking good that you are basically in this divine union with the earth and the cosmos, and you don't have to run your energy alone. So your capacity gets expanded naturally. Your window of tolerance grows because you are not in survival mode, which is what we have to expand out of if we want to expand our capacity, our visibility, all of that stuff. And it feels so good. Oh my gosh. It's like, then we can operate shiny AF in like pleasure and joy and not like struggle and overwhelm and forcing and all of that old paradigm ick that I think, we are consciously or subconsciously afraid of, because we can have these blocks to the next level of visibility and impact and income. Because we're afraid we're going to have to work harder and it's going to feel bad and we're going to burn out because we've either done it or we've seen it done. It's in the collective consciousness, probably in your ancestral line, where it's like, it's not safe. So the play that we get to do, the work that we get to do is like energetics, getting the divine support, being in the divine flow. And then we also have the energy of like, how do we embody this? What actions do we take? What identity do we have to hold? What nervous system pieces do we continue to work with? What does the body need? What does the belief systems need to be in order to hold this? What do the belief systems need to be? So there's all these pieces, and that might sound like a lot. And also, because I understand the evolutionary sequence of how we expand safely and gracefully, like I can show you, this is the work that I love doing, because it's really like soul liberation. It's for the embodied ascension of humanity, the revolution of consciousness into abundance out of scarcity and separation into the unified field. It's like all of it, but let's play with it in a way that lets the healers, the light workers, the teachers, the guides, the conscious entrepreneurs the priestesses, the beings that are here, like boots on the ground, whatever you happen to be doing through your money making endeavors, because we still need money here on earth, we can make that part of this work and make it easier and more fun, more magnetic and more magical. And oh my gosh, I'm so excited for all of that. So yeah, we're doing this 5 to 7 day immersion for 24 Canadian dollars. Or yeah, 24 Canadian dollars, for 24 American dollars, 33 USD, 33 Canadian. Oh my gosh, this is so hard. One is worth more. It's 33 or 24 CAD or USD. And like that amount of money to step in to this next level of being shiny AF, liberating your soul light, getting practices and techniques and coaching from me on how to embody that soul light again safely, without the burnout, without the the forcing, in the flow so it feels good. Oh my gosh, what are you waiting for? Hey, if you are just hearing this and you're part of the Abundant AF membership, don't purchase it. This is actually going to be part of March's energy, like that you get to receive. So please note that. I will have it up in the membership as an announcement right away. So don't be like, oh my gosh, I'm going to buy this, because then I have to refund you. It's included for you. That energy is going to be lit, especially as we are coming into the energy of March and we're heading towards the spring equinox. If you're in the Northern Hemisphere, like, oh my goodness, especially for those of us in the Northern Hemisphere, the spring energy is coming. This is like the vibe for right now. There is a lot of momentum available to us. And if we're being really honest about it, the world needs us in our full power, in our light, in our magic. And it is selfish to be waiting, to be hesitating. Like, you know already you are being called to the next level. You are not someone who is satisfied with staying exactly where you are beyond the integration period. All right. Like, yes, when you're going through shedding, a personal winter, when you are integrating, obviously, and you can be so grateful for where you are. And at the same time, you know that it's time, right? Like, the next level is calling. It is this energetic magnet pulling you forward, because you know this year is the one where everything changes. And I want you to be as like liberated and shiny and in flow and just in love with your life and your light and your service as possible. As the world is like crumbling around you, you can still be the example of what is possible. And we're going to need that more than ever. So please let me know if you have any questions. I am so excited and delighted to have as many people on board as possible, because this is the game-changing work. This is the stuff that just like makes it so magical. So please join me if it feels good to you, but I don't know why you wouldn't. It is going to get $33 or $24, depending on where you are. It's going to rock your world. We're going to have so much fun. And oh my goodness. Yeah. Can you feel it? Can you see it? Like, I am so ready for this. Is there anything else that I want to share with you? If you're inside Abundant AF with me, and if you're not, like, what are you waiting for? This is the membership where we have the absolute smorgasbord of magic to support you in living in the frequency of abundance, conscious entrepreneurship, energetics. It's all woven together. And we have the psychic Q&A where I get to answer questions for you that you might not even know you have. We have such fun with that when we get a chance to do it live. We had an amazing guest in Melissa Marina last week where we were doing incredible identity work. It was called the Identity Upgrade. I have so much in store for us with March coming up, and I'll let you know about that. If you're not in there already, this is such a fabulous way to step into my world, into my work. So join us for Shiny AF for that 24 or 33, or join us inside Abundant AF and get it included for 77 CAD. And that would give you access to everything beyond, the certifications in my mastermind. So like, is say it's time to play. And I really want you to hear me when I say the unfiltering, unmasking, liberation of your light is the work right now, right? Everything else is going to become easier and make more sense when you liberate that divine light within and you stop holding it back. You stop holding your tongue. You are unfiltered in your expression. It will be repellent to the people who aren't for you. So there is that. That's why we have to create the internal safety for us to feel safe enough to do that. But we're adults now. It's okay if not everybody wants to play with us. So when we do that, it makes literally everything in your life, your relationships, your business, your health, your happiness, it makes it make sense. It brings it into flow. It's not that everything is instantly easy and there's no problems, but you have the light in you that will guide you. You have this magic that you are no longer hiding from that gives you the resilience and the power that you need to really enjoy what it is that you're creating. So let's play with all of that. Join me in Shiny AF or inside Abundant AF, and we'll play. Okay. If you're in Magical AF, the mastermind also included for you, my loves. I'm feeling complete for today. So I will leave it at that. I'll see you next Monday at 1 p.m. Mountain Time for Light Unfiltered. This is always so much fun. Thank you. Thank you. Sending you so much love.